What's up, guys? Welcome back. Electro here. We are going to jump straight back into the job market on Euro Truck Sim and see what we can grab. So we've got a London to Swansea in a It's in a Scania. We've got a load of fertiliser to go from Liverpool to Cambridge. Carrots to go from Liverpool to Amsterdam. Now we haven't done Amsterdam yet. And I have got the Swedish mod on. I'm quite interested in terms of going to the Sweden sort of area, or the Scandinavia area, so I'll just see what else there is. Let's go to Amsterdam, to Liège, to Manchester, Rotterdam. Probably won't be able to do this one because it's miles away. I think as far as we're going to get is probably the north of France and some places like that. We've got some very short jobs there. I have reserved them in order of distance. I don't think we've been to Swansea yet, so okay, we will do that one. That gives us about €5,000 anyway. So we're going to be driving a Scania Streamline Normal, and we're going to be taking a reservoir tank which weighs 11 tonnes. We've done a few reservoir tanks already, but we'll see how we get on with this one. So we've got a large reservoir tank on. We are in, we must be in London, good old London, and we are heading for Swansea. So yeah, we're in our Scania. Start her up and we'll be on our way. So we are turning left out of the depot. Straight over this roundabout, and we're going then left at the end. It's a joy playing on a numpad, or sorry, not on a numpad, on a gamepad. So the steering's not 100% responsive. So we're on our way from London to Swansea. Fly through that junction because I think we had right away. I'm pretty sure we did. If we didn't, it's tough. We are speeding massively as well. I need to pay attention. I'm not doing 50 in a what was that, a 30 zone. Well, now we can do 50. We're not going off towards Swansea. Right, sorry, not going off towards Dover and Southampton. Seriously got to pay attention to the speed limits. It's so hard to get up to speed in these things, and when you eventually do, they bloody well change the limit. So big news today was what are we on now? It's the Friday the 8th of May. So big news today was the change. Well, it wasn't even a change really, was it? It's just the general election results in the UK. And the other news was me crashing into the grass because once again I'm not paying attention. Got some wheel slippage. Got us out of that mess. Shouldn't have got us in it in the first place, but never mind. So yeah, big news today was the results of the general election in the UK. We have to endure 5 more years of conservative government in power, which isn't great. As you can tell, I didn't vote Conservative. They haven't particularly done anything wrong, haven't crossed me or anything, but it was time for a change and we didn't get it. But I suppose it's better than having the undecided coalition that we did have before. Struggle to think how things like that would actually work when you have a coalition. You've got 2 parties fighting against each other for decisions to be made. Not that I think the Lib Dems had much say in things previously, but now we're back in the blue zone. Middle lane Hoggins, no real need for that, is there? Well, none at all. And we're coming off here anyway. So yeah, the Scandinavian mod's out. Haven't had a chance to get over there yet because I've really only started playing the game in the last couple of weeks. I've had it on Steam for a little while. And if I'm honest, I didn't really see the appeal in this initially. Probably because I was playing it with the keyboard and the mouse, and oh my god, playing this game with a keyboard and a mouse is crap. Sorry for those of you that do play it with a keyboard and a mouse, but it's awful. It really is. I've moved on to playing with a gamepad, which is, it improves the game 100 times over. However, I'm probably looking at getting a G27 wheel, pedals, gear stick, which I understand adds a whole different level to this game, along with track IR possibly. So they hopefully will be coming up in the future. So just watch this space. But yeah, playing this game with a keyboard and a mouse, Jesus. Seriously, if you do that, you need to get yourself a gamepad of some description. It makes it more enjoyable. I used to hate this game playing it with a keyboard and a mouse because it was just painstakingly boring. Now playing it with a gamepad, yeah, it's a lot more fun. I can endure that. I am enjoying playing it. Only in short stints, so 1 or 2 drives a day. However, from looking online, it's clearly the way forward is to grab a steering wheel, gear stick and pedals. That's a whole new dimension to how you play this game. So that's the plan for probably the next month or so. We'll keep battling away with the gamepad until then. There's some real things I learned to appreciate in this game as well, and it's things like that not only are the trucks really well modelled in this game, but the cars are as well. Braking. Little things like that. That happens on the motorway. Certainly in England, people brake for what was apparently no reason. But yeah, that car in front, I can tell it's a Ford Focus. The blue Ford Focus, which you can no longer see because he braked and now he's off in the distance. But yeah, I've never really seen it in another driving game where cars will overtake you, like this one in front. He's now pulled back in. Really well modelled game in terms of motorway driving and stuff like that. It's just a shame that on the multiplayer they don't include the AI. I think that really would make it. Not that we're playing multiplayer at the moment. That game will be something for the future. So there you go, transit van. What we got now passing us looks like a new style sort of Volvo. So yeah, really well modelled, not just the lorries. I know that there's no interiors for these cars, but it's interesting to see where this game will end up in the future. Certainly if they look at Euro Truck Sim 3, as and when they decide on that. So yeah, some sort of Renault van trying to overtake us on the right. Maybe a Renault Master or Traffic, I don't know, with a flatbed on. And that, look, listen to that. You don't get that anywhere else in any other game, do you? So really I shall stop talking, but you'll be able to hear the rumble strip. That's just brilliant. Sad, I know, but see, look, what's he braking for? Absolutely nothing. The speed limit's 60. I've flown past him because I'm only doing 56 because this truck's limited. I don't even think. I don't know. Can you set those speed cameras off and get a fine? Possibly. And you get a fine for driving down the wrong side of the road. Yeah, and fuel's really well modelled in this game. I haven't had to fill up yet. I have done previously. I don't really know why I did it because it's a sort of a mission truck. So yeah, the kind of lorry that, well, it's one that I don't own, so it already comes with the amount of fuel that you do actually need. So there's no real need to go and jump into a petrol station. Good that they don't let you do really long distance stuff straight away as well, and you have to unlock that via experience and points. Got the first one on the ADR, and the only other one I've unlocked so far is the first distance unlock, so I think I can do up to 250 miles possibly. At the moment, unless I start moving towards Scandinavia in terms of one drop, I'm not going to get into Scandinavia for a little while. Unless I get a bank loan and buy my truck, which I'm now considering doing rather than continuing to work on the job market. What I would quite like to do is some low loader work. So some of the plant machinery. That would be quite cool. guessing we're going to be middle laning it in a moment. So we do not want to come off here. We're going towards Southampton. Yep. So red car, get out of my way. It would be nice if you actually saw the signal and moved, but you didn't. So I understand something's changed in the recent update when they were prepping for the Scandinavian mod. One of those things was the weather. We haven't really encountered any rain or adverse weather in this series just yet, but that will be coming. I can guarantee it. We're based in England, so there will be rain, there will be water, there will be lightning. We've done some sort of night work. I haven't recorded the night work which I did yesterday. Delivering from Cardiff, from Calais to, I can't remember where it was now, somewhere else. Now we're onto the M5. We will be going off towards Cardiff. There's this long sweeping circular bit just coming up. I need to slow down just a tad for that. Use the slope to our advantage, get some speed up. Got 79 miles to go. We're now onto the M4. Take a little bit of speed off because we're now down to 50, and I'm assuming this will be what is the Severn Bridge. Does the M4 go across the Severn Bridge? I don't think it does it? Maybe it does. So yeah, this will be the Severn estuary. So that's the River Severn. It's the road that links England and Wales. Stick behind this truck for now. So we enjoy the scenery. Of the Severn Bridge. So look, Ford Focus again, middle lane. Good that you can tell that from just modelled cars that you can't even drive. Shows the level of detail they've put into this game. Two lanes going to Cardiff, we want to go to Swansea. So I'm going to hog the middle lane for the moment, because we don't want to go to Cardiff. Although we can stick in this one for the minute. Rumble strip. So yeah, I can't wait to get over to the Scandinavian area just to see what the forests and things like that are like. Equally, although I'm not running at the minute because I've had a few issues with the game crashing, I've got pro mods as well. We're running 1.17 terms of the version on a 64-bit version. So I've got a bit of playing around to do because I want to do a few videos getting into Iceland, just to see how that's modelled, having spent a week or 10 days in Iceland before. I know that some of the main towns are, and this is really an overstatement, but yeah, some of the towns are included on the map. Little places like Vik, which is spelled V-I-K, tiny little village really that is on the southern area of the island. And I say it's a village because from what I saw, the only shop was at the petrol station, and the petrol station had 2 pumps maybe. I think I counted about 40 houses. That's pretty much it. A couple of hotels, B&Bs, that kind of thing. And it rained a lot. It was a hot air balloon, look. Nice crash. So yeah, it will be really interesting to see how these places are modelled. I know that each of the cities in the UK and Europe on this game are modelled quite well. The road layouts, don't get me wrong, nowhere near, but some of the architecture and some of the buildings, like you can see the Gherkin in London. You can see the weird sort of sculpture-y tower thing in Brussels. When we get over to Prague, I wonder what's there, but there could well be the TV tower, that kind of thing. So yeah, can't wait to jump into that as well. Just got to get it working. If you guys know how to get it working on 64-bit without it crashing constantly, then let me know. I have downloaded a patch, but I wonder if that has something to do with the Scandinavian mod being added, because at the point that I downloaded Pro Mods and added it with the patch, the Scandinavian mod wasn't out, so I don't know if they've tested it with the Scandinavian mod or not. Or Scandinavian DLC at least. So, yeah, I suppose it is a mod, but it's added an extra dimension to the game, isn't it? So we're coming off here. We've got 4 miles to go. Oh, must be in Swansea. Or nearly. That journey went quick. Ooh, that was going a bit too fast. So we haven't been here before. I thought we had, but we haven't, so we've discovered Swansea. We're going to be doing 30 shortly. And we wanted to turn there, so now I need to turn around. Bugger. Well, at least we made good time to get to this point, so I need to go back around the get into the outside lane initially. $500. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what happens when you go wrong and you start to panic. So we will go right round the roundabout. Ooh. God, he came up fast. Where was that poxy speaker? Ah, there it was. So yeah, you must only get caught by speed cameras. Sorry, for speeding when you go through a speed camera. Kind of stands to reason, I suppose. We lost $500 odd, 500 odd euros there. That's not good. We need to pay more attention to speed. I think there is cruise control on these trucks, but on a gamepad I haven't sort of set it up to one of the buttons. You need to watch out for that on a gamepad as well, as the brake is quite sharp. Didn't mean to fully come to a stop there. It's another bonus, I think, of getting the wheel and the pedals. I think I'm finally getting the hang of reversing. First few goes were a bit difficult. Okay, so our slot is right in front of us. I'm going to swing round to this side. Jackknife the trailer. Be a bit better. That's awful. Here's me saying I'm getting better. So we are here. Not perfect, but it will do. So they have their water tank, their 11-ton water tank here in Swansea. And we are at the Acres. So that's us done for episode 3. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me at least get rid of the beeping sound. So as I say, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, and we will catch up with you all in episode 4. What I might do is, in the meantime, have a look at buying a truck. So it may well be that we have our own lorry when we next meet, which will be in episode 4. So I will see you on the flip side. Take care, guys. Speak soon.